myself just like as a person, but I did not like actually put physical money behind it. But yeah, that you guys are gonna laugh when the YouTube video comes out tomorrow because we've been secretly training. Sebas and I, we've been training for like 2 months. I don't know if you guys know, but we've literally been going. Like, I have a trainer that would train me, and we would practice jumps off of like a very similar stadium for like the last 2 months. We've been doing this, and it was kind of funny like, as we were doing it because nobody has any idea. And then we pulled it off perfectly. Sebas was not supposed to be the decoy. That was a last minute. So we had 4 game plans. That was our third game plan. And, we just didn't get a window of opportunity any other time. And we were headed towards the fourth quarter. And I told Sebas, I'm like, Sebas, we got to switch to plan C. Plan A was both of us would just go right in before halftime. We ended up seeing the Bad Bunny show. Plan B was right after the halftime show. Supposedly the security guards would have a shift. They didn't have a shift. The same guy stayed in the same spot the whole fucking game. So plan C was full decoy, and it was pulled off to perfection like that. Oh man, honestly, we just had a great time, dude. I don't I love I want to do it again right now. It's just so fun. Yeah, no, maybe. There's some videos where Saras is literally like laying down and he's dude. How long were we in jail for? I think it was like 3, 4 hours. It wasn't that bad, like at all. Like it wasn't bad at all. Is it true that I got banned from the NFL? No, that's not how that works. You can't just get banned from the NFL. I got banned from the stadium. I can never go back to that stadium. Then, respectfully, I don't really want to go back to San Francisco and that stadium, right? I mean, I could go to San Francisco, I just can't go to that stadium. Sebas looked like a fish out of water. I know. Oh my god. I feel like, yo, is it me or is it everywhere? I feel like I can't go on my phone without seeing it. I'm like not going on my phone because I'm like, holy shit, I don't even want to keep seeing it. It's like, fuck, like a problem. I feel like it went so much more viral than the last one. I also feel like the game sucked, right? Because the game was terrible. So I feel like I brought some excitement. Oh, but you guys have no idea, man. The crowd cheering, the Meta Ray-Bans, they almost wanted to take those shits from me. Bro, it was bad. They came up to me and they threatened me. They're like, hey, we need your glasses. We need, let me take this real quick. They're like, yeah, we need your glasses. So you delete those videos. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, yeah. You can't post those videos online of the Meta Ray-Bans. I'm like, look, dude, honestly, right now, my adrenaline is so high through the roof. I don't even know what I just did. I don't even remember recording. And yeah, they pressured me for a little bit, but I managed to poker face my way out of that. Yeah. If you had a ball, you would have ran more yards than the Patriots, probably. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Dude, that game sucked, man. Jesus. Are we gonna do next year? I got a couple crazy ideas for next year. I got some crazy ideas. If you think that this shit was crazy, oh dude, they gotta stop us, bro. They gotta come arrest us like a month before so we don't fucking. But I apologize for the Sunday swings. I apologize for the uncommunication. We're just so dialed in on doing that we kind of put this to the side. But we'll make up for it this week. Trust me, I need to make some money, right? We gotta take some trades. We got attorney fees to pay and all this shit. So let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. I've been bragging that you're my mentor. Appreciate that, bro. I don't know, man. I just feel like again, if you guys really look at the content, I mean, I really don't want to downplay the consequences here. I don't want to jinx myself or anything bad, but it really is, like think about the crime. You're just trespassing. That's really all you're doing. You're just trespassing property. You're not really doing anything else. So the adrenaline, the publicity, like everything around it is just the risk to reward just totally makes sense. Cool, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, let's get started. So crypto, obviously, all of the last 2-3 weeks has been absolutely bleeding. I believe we are potentially going to hit a bottom now. I am very cooked all across the board. I am in most drawdown I've ever been in crypto. I'm probably down $500,000. But you know what? It is what it is. This is not a bad area to add some new positions right now. I personally don't want to, but it just simply makes sense. Not bad at all to be interested in some potential buys. Oil, not interested. I mean, oil doesn't look terrible. Daily time frame. Yeah, it really doesn't look bad, honestly. Honestly, I need to check myself right now, right? Alex, it is Tuesday, London session. It's not Sunday and it's not Monday. It is Tuesday. So you really only have tonight, London session, Wednesday, New York, Wednesday, London, Thursday, New York. Okay, we got some time. So like, it's Tuesday. Remember that. Okay. It's very important that I remember this right now. That changes a lot of things. Gold, not interested. SPX 500. It is Tuesday. So this was Tuesday. This was Monday. Okay. This is a bit out of whack for me kind of doing it on Tuesday. So I gotta get used to this right now. Okay. GJ. This is the Tuesday candlestick. This was Monday. So Monday, GJ did this yesterday. I haven't seen the charts, by the way, at all, guys. Wait, so GJ did this yesterday? Monday? It did all this shit yesterday? Can anybody confirm? Yes. Okay. Okay. So what I'm looking at right now in the weekly time frame is technically not real because this candlestick has not closed yet. If I would have probably put this on my Sunday swings, I would have probably said, I'm not interested. Right? Probably what I would have said. Now, I probably am still not. I'd want to wait for that weekly candlestick to close. So GJ, not interested. What makes you change or make a decision on which symbol is interesting or good for taking a trade? The full top-down analysis. Euro USD, well, following our analysis from last week, it pretty much did exactly what I expected. Last week, our trade was counter trend trade from here to this zone, and basically from this zone buy to this zone. So that happened perfectly. Did not manage to enter neither one of those two moves. To me, this trade is now gone. It's had the counter trend trade. It's had the push up. Nothing else that I can do here. The trade is gone, ladies and gentlemen. USD JPY, we currently have a weekly massive bearish engulfing candlestick, or potential bearish engulfing candlestick. Oh. I just think it's going to have a pullback to sell. That's pretty much it. Pullback to sell. USD JPY, a little bit of a retracement to then sell into this area. I just got to ask myself, do I believe this week will have that whole entire move, right? So this is what that move would look like from the top to the bottom. When was the last time we had a move like this? I don't think. I mean, the last time that I moved like this was in October. Right? Previously to October. Our other time was right here in June. So in about 1 year, we've had, I guess you could argue a little bit more around here. Like, they all come a little short. These are obviously bigger moves. It could happen. It could happen. This could have this retracement and within the same week have the move. I see this as a beautiful shift of structure, beautiful break, beautiful retest. This is look at that perfect retest of that area of interest. bearish engulfing candlestick on Friday, 4-hour time frame, shift of structure, perfect trade. It just opened up and didn't give anybody a chance, or at least me, right? But this is perfect trade, perfect trade. A little bit of a retracement to then sell. It's NFP tomorrow. Stop lying. Liar. NFP is the first Friday. Really? Why is NFP tomorrow? Isn't NFP the first Friday of every month? Why wasn't it on the 6th? Why? Does anybody know why? The government shutdown? There was a government shutdown on Friday? I will never understand this. Yeah, that's fine. Right. So yeah, basically gonna wait for a little bit of a retracement to then sell. CAD JPY. Last week we were interested in sells. For me, this is a very easy trade to avoid. Looks like we might be having that move this week. Not that interested. I mean, we can technically buy right now. Technically, it is bullish. Technically, it is having a retest of this very ugly area of interest right around here. Very ugly. Not really that interested. NZD USD. Seems like we are very bullish. We could be potentially setting up that counter trend trade. Daily time frame is very bullish. So this did exactly as I said last week, had a reaction from it, but it's coming back. Obviously, it comes back multiple times before actually having the push. No, I'm not really interested. AUD JPY. This is why we test out strategies, right? So I left this risk to reward positioning for an example. We could, I'm gonna remove this risk to reward so it doesn't throw us off. But remember how last week or 2 weeks ago, I basically said I was interested in entering this sell if I were to have my, new type of approach, which is a position approach. And I would just sell based off of market placement, no real entry, nothing. So for example, this trade would have lost. And it's kind of what I said. I think I did it in the No BS community halfway throughout the week when I did the trade review session. Right, look, so this trade technically broke above these highs, broke above this wick. I would probably close my trade if I would have risked 1% at a 70% of a loss instead of a full 1%. So just testing out this example, the strategy. I'm gonna leave this here. Reminder or positioning example. I want to keep testing my theory and this new approach, see how it works. So as of right now, it looks very bullish. Not really interested in buying all the way at this high right now on the weekly. Just doesn't really make sense to me. GBP NZD seemed like a great trade for a sell. I mean, this had a great break and retest opportunity here. Break, retest opportunity, just continuation sell. Trade's pretty much gone. Not much that I can do here. Yeah. For me, this trade is gone. Nothing on GBP NZD. USD CAD. USD CAD, same thing. Looks like price finally came back to retest this area of interest, retest this zone to then sell. And the price did that. 4-hour, somebody actually showed me this inside of the No BS community. It looked like a perfect trade shift. Price just basically, in the moment the market opened, just went to the downside. Not much that we can do now. The trade is pretty much gone. Yes, you can technically enter here at a quick break or retest, but for me personally, I'm just not interested right now. Euro GBP. Okay. Price is coming back into this area. We're very, very bearish. Higher low, higher high. We shifted very bearish. Right? Very, very bearish. Resistance, resistance, support. Daily time frame, resistance, resistance, resistance. Daily time frame technically went bullish, right? This is the lower high, lower low. Technically went bullish up into this area. I mean, this is great. I like this. 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 It's Tuesday. Remember that. Right? It's Tuesday. The market hasn't created that weekly wick at the bottom. It hasn't created that weekly wick in the bottom. When was the last time we created a candlestick with no weekly wick? Well, let's go check. Every single one of these weeks has had a wick to the upside or the downside. Let's keep it going. Okay. Wick, wick, wick. Yes, wicks everywhere here. Okay. So we pretty much have every single candlestick for the over a year has had a wick, right? You guys have seen it, right? Has anybody seen it? Right? Oh, right here. Boom. So last time we had a candlestick with no wick was June 2024. Now, what are the odds of that happening again now? Well, one in what, every 600 candlesticks? Can that happen again? I wouldn't bet on it. It's very low probability of that happening. Obviously, maybe in a different server, it has that wick. I'm just going based off of what I'm seeing right now. So for me, I believe this could come down and create that wick. We're at a resistance. If it comes down and creates that wick, wow, that goes straight to the support. That can be that next area. Why do I keep reminding myself that it's Tuesday? Because I need to realize that I can't ask for multiple extra confirmations because it's not the beginning of the week. We're already at halfway through the week. So whatever was going to happen as like fake outs or wick outs or like this right here, whatever already happened. It's just a theory. So this could be a trade right here. This is with having your stop loss at an area. If it gets hit, you're completely wrong. Obviously, you could be far more aggressive, which I don't know if I want to be. Technically, we're bullish. Honestly, if we get a shift of structure right here in the 30-minute, I might enter that, John. I might be very, it's too tight. Probably do something like this, probably like a 15 pip stop loss, something like that. You're in a buy right now, and I hope you're in somewhere down here. Yeah, I mean, if you're in a buy down here, sure. I mean, it is hitting a resistance. The daily and the 4 hour are bullish, yes, but you got to remember they are bullish because they're potentially creating that retracement for the weekly lower high. Like this is literally creating the perfect lower high to create a new lower low. Left head, right shoulder, resistance. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Resistance, 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 resistance. I like it. And usually it does this bullshit every time. Wick out, wick out, wick out. It just had the wick out the 9th. When was it? That was Sunday? That was that Friday. Sunday, right? I don't know. I like this trade actually. We'll come back to it. NZD-JPY, beautiful trade. Price is very bullish. This. Price is very bullish. Moving very nicely. Right? Very, very clean higher low, very clean higher high. Looks like we're on the way to have that retracement. Would you look at that? We shifted the structure. Isn't that the indication of a perfect counter trend trade? Four-hour time frame. Not a real zone. I'm just doing a quick chart up. Thank you, David Schmidt. Resistance, support. I mean, we have a counter trend trade. This is what we got. Do I believe that this week? Do I believe that this week will be the week where we have? Again, you gotta ask yourself. Do you think that will be this week? Well, let's go measure the last time we did something like this, right? The last time we had a move this big was actually 3 weeks ago, right? Before that, it was actually, no, that doesn't count. I think we already set this example. Yes, and then obviously down here, there's something major that happened down here in 2025. Aside from that, the size of the move that I mean, this is another time here. This is another time here. This is obviously another time here, but this is all like two big ass fundamentals, obviously all this shit. It's not that unlikely that we have this move that we are striving for, this massive retracement. It's more likely to happen in 2 weeks. So what I would want for this market to do now is to have a retracement and kind of just stall here for the next 3 days. So then next week it gives us the perfect opportunity to set it. So yeah, that's my analysis for now. Maybe we take the trade, but just keep in mind how realistic do you think it could be for it to have the move this week? Based off of what I showed you, it's not that unrealistic, right? It actually happened more times rather than not. Compared to Euro GBP, this has one in every 600 candles, it has one candlestick with no wick. That's why I'm a lot more confident in this trade potentially having that wick. This trade, I'm not as confident because I mean it's kind of like a 50-50, right? Like I would rather bet my money on something that has never happened on something that always happens, right? So this creating the wick always happens in every 1 in 600 candlesticks that this candlestick will do that, compared to this one that it's not that confirmed. If that makes sense, type 1, if not type 2. I want to make sure I didn't just confuse you guys. Cool. GBP CAD. Well, what do we got here? Wow. Wasn't I setting up the perfect trade? Yeah. Look at that. The perfect trade. Wow. Look at that. That is Alex G trade to the finest, ladies and gentlemen. Break, retest, engulfing. Got him. Straight to take profit. So you know what? Might have not been that bad that I went to jail, right? Was this sucks more actually than that experience. I caught that move. I entered it. This is a clean trade for me. Congratulations if you did. That would congratulations, spectacular. I can see where you could have entered. Break, retest, bearish, engulfing, sell. Great trade. It's literally there. Everything that you would want is there. I love it. I see it. Wick fail on the weekly time frame. Everything's there. The trade for me is not done. So I'm pretty much cooked here. Unless it comes back, but I don't want to like this is it. Once it approaches this area, to me it's like toxic, right? Because it's approaching all this bullshit right now. Selling from here to here, it has yet to touch it. So I'd be getting that before. So that trade is done. AUD CAD. Wow. This is what I want Bitcoin to do. Just this right here. Just never stop going up. Oh, one day. GBP USD. Okay. Came back to retest this area. Okay. Daily time frame reacted from this area of interest. Okay. 4-hour time frame. Congrats, Phil. Phil said that that trade got him funded. Not sure what trade it was, but congratulations, Phil. Honestly, this trade is good. I like this trade a lot, but I just feel like it's not at the area where I wanted to buy it. So we'll come back to it. Oh my God, dude. Look at this. Oh my God. Like, what do you do here? Just so beautiful. Just constant, just breaks and retests and continuations. God. I will catch, I'm gonna manifest this right now. I will come back to this Sunday swings and clip this. I will catch a move like this year. I have not caught a move like this in at least 2 years. A massive move like this, where it's like for 3-4 weeks, it's just going in the same direction. I'm just gonna keep scaling in, scaling in, scaling in. I don't typically do that. Well, obviously not, because I haven't caught a trade like this in 2 years, but I will be doing that this year. I feel it. I'm more confident in it. I just know it. But once you're right about the direction, how we are 70% of the time, all you got to do is just keep finding entries. And I will be doing that this year. Like I predicted this whole entire sell from up here. Look at this beautiful area of interest that I placed. Look at it. Look at these beautiful, and I'm sure I had plenty of sells here that I lined up. Look at this sell that I entered over here. Look at this. Obviously, we would have taken the loss, but not by much. Just once you're right about the direction, you got everything. Yeah, I will do that this year. I don't. But for now, it's coming. Just did it on GBP AUD. Congrats, guys. Yes, Juanito. Yep. AUD CHF. I'm not interested. Gone. Everything's just at a high or at a low. Can't do anything there. GBP CHF. Wow, look at this. NZD CAD. Nice. Nice. NZD CAD, higher low, higher high, bearish, 4-hour. This is a trade that I was gonna take. But I didn't take this, right? Would you guys know? Probably not, right? Yeah, my last trade was a GBP CAD. So no, I did not take this. Oh, dude, I want to win a trade, man. Come on. It's Tuesday. Remember, it's Tuesday. We got London session tonight. This might be it. Might be it. Come on. Look left, look left. Yeah, right. Okay, what do I do when I look left? Look left on the daily. What do I see? Oh wow. Are you guys telling me to look at this? MHD, the God 516. Is this what you guys are telling me to look left for? Hello? Did I freeze? No? Oh. You guys fell asleep? Oh, it's choppy to the left. Is that what you guys are telling me? Oh. Focused. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, no, 100%. I'm seeing this bullshit. Yeah, facts. Yeah, that is facts. But I'm also seeing this. It just looks the same, you know? Look at this, right? Look. Bullish into the area, 2 candlestick retracements, 2 candlestick push, 1 bearish push. 2 candlestick into the area, 2 candlestick retracement, 2 candlestick push, 1 bearish. They're going to get 2. Comes back, retests. I'm going to be stuck in there for 6 months. Dude, just look how beautiful that looks, man. Wow. Left head, right shoulder. Spectacular. Spectacular. Beautiful. Beautiful. Another one. Look at that. Wow. What is up with the head and shoulders in this zone? Oh, this might be it, guys. This might be it. It's a very aggressive counter trend trade, right? Obviously, not right now. There's no way I'm selling it right now. But I feel like if we were to do this, I'm in there. I'm in there like swimwear. We're outside, running to the 100-yard line, getting tackled by a rookie. Yo, fuck that guy, dude. I almost made it from end zone to end zone, and that guy, bro, he pushed me. That fucking guy pushed me. Williams, whatever that guy's name is, dude. Like that was so uncalled for. I had such a good. Honestly, he scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. That dude was big, bro. Like tall, you know. And I did not see that coming at all. Like I was so locked in. I planned for 2 months to juke security guards. I did not plan to face a player. That threw me off. That was not part of the strategy. That was not part of the plan. I was running and he looked like he was walking. Yeah. That now I know what to prepare for this next year. I got why does this keep doing? Yeah, I was not prepared for that. He literally just pushed me down and just walked away. That was I'm gonna DM him. Like, bro, you lucky I wasn't wearing pads, motherfucker. Honestly, I like this trade. I just wanted to like get down here again, basically, because it's bullish again. I needed for it to go bearish in order for me to take it. Pretty much. That's my trade. I wanted for it to go bearish and I'll take it. All right. Next we have yeah, there's no way I'm gonna take. I mean, this looks great for next week. I don't think this is ready for right now. And then back to GJ. All right, cool. All right, so we're to organize the pairs. We have Euro GBP will be my first one that I'm the most interested in. It's a pro trend trade. We are trading with the higher time frames, except the daily and the 4 hour. We're going to be anticipating for that to have a shift from here, waiting for a shift of structure on the 30-minute time frame to enter the trade. Stop loss a bit aggressive. I'll make the decision on the stop loss depending on what it does here towards London. USD JPY, I would love for this to come back and retest this area to sell. From the looks of it, that might not happen. NZDJPY, have price come back and retest to then sell. It is a very aggressive counter trend trade. You got to be realistic. You can't expect for that whole move to happen this week, but it does have the possibility of doing that. NZDJPY, very similar counter trend trade, waiting there for literally what I just mentioned, for it to have the break below. And then GBP USD, it's going to be a potential retest of this area. Yeah, a potential retest of this area. Yeah, potential retest of this area to buy. I'd love for price to come back into here to actually buy. EuroCAD. Okay, I'll check out EuroCAD for the boys. Wow, EuroCAD. Something about this pair. I mean, it's just very choppy, but it looks. I see what you're seeing. Whoever is seeing this, just got to keep in mind you're gonna run into this support right around here. You know, I would place a support level right around here. It's also a bit tricky because, you know, you can turn this into a resistance, but I would also turn this into a support. A much more clear trade is once we get way below that, I'd be interested in selling. For now, EuroCAD, nothing. Euro NZD, nothing here at all. Very, very bearish. Look at that beautiful left hand, right shoulder. Wow. Yeah, nothing here. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Sunday Swings. What do you guys think? Beautiful, perfect. Oh, Tuesday swing. Sorry, guys, once again. Andrew, I'm not sure. Quote of the day. Quote of the day. Fuck that rookie. Fuck Williams. Whatever that guy's name is. I was scared he was gonna pull my pants down. That's what I was bro, I was so scared. Oh, dude, you guys have no idea. So what can you speak on Athena? Yeah, I can talk about Athena. So Athena is imagine like the perfect trade checklist, but on crack. Literally on crack. It saves so much time. It does all the work for you, charting up for you, scores for you. It's not AI. It's like actual code. It's not a bot, no. So for lazy people, everybody's a bit lazy, but yes and no. Does the community get it? No, this is a completely separate thing. It actually costs money to maintain this shit. Yes, Athena will be new. I haven't really talked about it much, but I will be talking more about it soon. Just want to kind of prep you guys for it. But yeah, you guys will have an option to be able to get it. It's not an indicator. It's not going to be an indicator. What will be the cost? We'll figure it out once the time comes. Why did you name it Athena? I like the name of Athena because Athena was like a savior goddess, and I feel like this is going to be a savior and a goddess to a lot of traders. So it's going to make things a lot easier for a lot of people. It's literally what it's meant to do. It's to make our jobs easier. Literally removes all the emotions from trading, and because we're like people, like I see it when I try and help people, even some people that are part of the no BS community. I'm like, all right, let's check out your trade. Show me why you took the trade. They didn't journal the trade. It's like, well, why? Oh, I was in a rush. I was in this. All right. There's always a reason as to why they can't do something. And I just try and remove as many reasons as to why people can't do something. So this is going to make people's lives so much easier. This is not a bot. I am against bots. This is not a bot. This does not trade for you. I'm still a very firm believer that that shit does not work. You guys will see it. It'll be sick. I don't want to talk much about it. It takes away the hype from it, but yes, it will cost. It'll probably be like $1 million per person. Totally a joke, but we'll figure it out. Obviously, it'll be something reasonable, guys. I mean, you'll see it if you want it. You want it. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, with that being said, that's everything for Sunday Swings. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to set and forgets, and I will see you guys throughout the week. Take care, guys. Thank you for all the love and all the support. And 2027, they're not ready for us. See you guys. Take care. Bye.
Recording stopped.